Hi everyone, what's going on? Obviously, I'm totally inspired by the season right now. I am dressed as Wednesday Addams. I had recorded a film for my other website, and so I didn't want to waste this makeup look and not put out a dope YouTube video. So I was very active in my community growing up in high school, junior high-ish. I coached baton twirling at my local community center, and that's how I got this job. I was referred to somebody through the community center. Small community, everyone kind of knows each other. So that's how I got the job. So it's like fall 2009-ish, and they come and pick me up for the babysitting job. This is the first time I ever babysat for them. Not the only. Shocking, I know. So the father comes and picks me up and he drives me to their house. They only live about literally 2 minutes down the road from me, but we lived in the woods. There was like bears everywhere, so their driveway is really long, so you can't see their house from the main road. And I see their house finally coming down their driveway, and I'm like, wow, it's such a beautiful house. Like, it was brand new, just built, they told me. Lots of windows, high ceilings. It was so beautiful. And I was like, wow, that's so nice. Whatever. So I get into the house, and they, like every babysitting job, introduce you to the kids and the pets and show you around. So for this story, I'm gonna call the little boy Jack and the little girl Jill, okay? Just so we don't have to talk about that again later. They introduce me to Jack, and they say, you know, Jack, he's 2, he doesn't really talk. If he wants something, he'll point to it. He goes to bed at this time. This is his room. This is Jill. She's 6. She's in grade primary. This is her bedtime routine. This is her room. Now Jack looked a little creepy, but Jill looked super fucking creepy. Something about that child's face made me so uncomfortable. And it's funny because a couple years later, I was binge watching YouTube videos, and I came across this video, a little demented ass little girl, and she was like trying to hurt her brother, and she was just fucked up, and she looked just like the little girl that I was babysitting, and I couldn't even believe it. So I'm gonna insert a picture of her right here so you get an idea and a feel and a vibe for how creepy this little fucking girl is. So she just scared me, okay? So then Dad's showing me around the house. The mom's upstairs getting ready, and he's like, you know, this is the bathroom, this is the living room, this is the kitchen. And then we're in the living room, and he turns to this door in the living room, and he says, this is the basement, don't go in there. And I was like, why can't I go in there? So I'm like, oh, what the fuck, why would you say that? Oh. So the parents leave, and I'm a cool, dope-ass babysitter. So we do some fucking arts and crafts. We have a dance party in the living room, have some snacks. I get them ready for bed, take them into their rooms, read them a couple books, and then I bring them back out to the living room to hang out for a little bit. And then I realized it had gotten dark, and that this family had no fucking blinds because their house was so far from the main road. Like, there was a huge driveway we had to drive down. You couldn't see their house from the main road. So I'm in the middle of the fucking woods. Literally, there's like an acre of land cleared out with their house on top of it, and everything else around us is woods. And I was like, okay, that's fucking creepy. Because now there's a creepy ass basement, creepy ass looking kids, and now it's dark out and they have no blinds, no curtains. So I'm like sitting there trying to deal with the fact that there's lights on in the house and there's things out there that could probably see me, and I had that feeling the whole rest of the time that I was there. I just had a feeling like someone was watching me from outside those windows, and I don't know if it just like freaked me out because I couldn't see out the windows, but it fucking gave me such a weird feeling. So I'm sitting in the living room and I'm texting some cute boys, and there's a gate in between the living room and the kitchen, and the kids were just running around in and out, in and out, in and out. And the little girl, Jill, she came fucking booking it into the living room from the kitchen, giggling. She's you know, like Darla on Finding Nemo, and she's like, oh, like just she's fucking hyped up. She's on 100, you know what I mean? And she's just giddy as shit, runs into the room, jumps up on the couch beside me, and I'm like, what? And she's like, she couldn't even get it out. She was just so stoked. And then her little brother, Jack, starts running out of the kitchen, and he closes the gate behind him, and he points to the kitchen, and he, clear as fucking day, says, ghost. You're not allowed to talk. Your parents told me that you didn't speak. I swear to fucking God, every hair on my body stood. And at that moment when he closed the gate and said that, the cat from down the hall come running the fuck out of the bedroom into the living room and wouldn't go in the kitchen, but hissed at the door frame. I am like freaking the fuck out. I'm trying to stay so chill, but I was shook. It was not good. I was so scared. Like, why would this little I just had such a bad feeling in that fucking house. So he says ghosts. The fucking black cat comes running down the hallway, hissing at the door, and the little girl's beside me giggling high-pitched like, oh my God. I stopped texting the cute boys, and I immediately call my mother. I'm like, Mom, is Dad home? And she's like, why? What's going on? I said, well, Jack, the 2-year-old little boy who's not supposed to be talking, just came running out of the kitchen yelling ghost. I was like, I can't stay here. My mom, she says, oh fuck, yeah, I'm gonna send Dad up. So she sends my dad to the house to get us. I leave a little note on the door and just said that I was at my parents' house, but then I was like, that's probably like really bad. So I just gave them a call and told them like, hey, I'm a little freaked out in your house. It's, you know, making me a little uncomfortable and it's just new territory. So I'm gonna take the kids to my house. Let me know if you need anything. Sorry to ruin your night, blah, blah, blah. They were like, oh no, whatever. We're like, we'll see you when we get home. Well, that fucking scarred me for a very long time. I did babysit those kids again. It was not easy. It was very stressful just because I constantly had that feeling in their house all the time. And never was I ever explained to about that goddamn basement door. The parents, they were like, oh, haha, sorry, it was so creepy. Like, we know what that's like. Anyway, you guys, I'm telling you, I could have peed my pants that fucking night. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had any paranormal experiences or any creepy stories or ever talked to some creepy ass kids. Actually, before I go, I'm gonna add one other little creepy story just because, like, it's Halloween. My older sister and my younger sister and I, we used to spend a lot of nights together. We'd have a girls' night at my sister's room. We'd watch movies, listen to music, chill, hang out, eat popcorn. And one night we were heading to bed. I was on the floor, and my older sister and my little sister were in the bed beside me. There was a vanity across from us. I was pleasantly laying on the floor, dozing off, when my little sister, who was probably 4 or 5 at the time, sat up in bed. And I heard her, so I like looked over at her to see what she was doing. And she points straight ahead and says, "The man at the desk doesn't like you, Destiny." What? What? Why would you say that? What did you just say? And she's like, "The man at the desk, he doesn't like you." My older sister started laughing like it was some fucking funny ass joke. I was like, you would not be laughing if she told you the man didn't like you. I was like, turn on the lights, I can't sleep in here. And I didn't. I got the fuck out of there. I was like, there was no fucking way. Anyway, guys, sorry for like making this way longer than it needed to be. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat right here. And I will see you in my next video. That was intense.